Mm. Yeah.
And I wonder, as you think about your own tradition, what resources does it have for that person who thinks that spiritual truth is buried beneath an avalanche of religious hypocrisy?
Yeah. I think from the Anabaptist tradition, one of the words that we talk about pretty often is witness, that our tradition bears witness to Jesus in the world, just regardless of the consequences, which have been dire for Anabaptists. So we live these lives that are a hopeful possibility of a world that is not policed by violence but springs from God's abundance.
Mm.
And so I think we're very materialist in this way. Like this is very concrete to Anabaptist communities. And you may have heard this story before, so if you've told it, but let me offer it to you. There's a sort of famous story that we tell in Anabaptism about this traveling evangelist who's going from door to door, and he's knocking at these houses and asking, "Excuse me, sir, excuse me, ma'am, are you a Christian?" And he ends up knocking at the door of this old Mennonite farmer, and the evangelist says, "Sir, are you a Christian?" And this Mennonite farmer pauses, and then he sort of gestures to the house next door. He says, "You'd have to ask my neighbor." And that feels very salient of the peace tradition.